0, all engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
Oh, all right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is October 28th, 2020. It's Wednesday, right? Wicked Wednesday. I don't like this. Don't like seeing that. Wicked Wednesday is here. It doesn't mean anything, really. Hey, we got a super chat from Lee. A super sticker. 99 cents. 99 cents. 99 red luft balloons. Welcome, Lee. How is everybody doing on this Wednesday, hump day? Good. Good, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we got a good one tonight. I don't know if it's good. I don't know what's going on tonight, man. No, seriously. You can tell by the title, it's going to be a little TTSA up your ass type of talk. I'm a little bit perturbed, actually. Actually, I'm happy. I know. I'm perturbed. I'm happy. I'm telling you. This sleeve says one thing. This shoulder says another. That didn't even match. All right. So tonight I want to talk about an article I saw. Yes, I read every now and then. And it's been out for a couple of days. And it says, COVID. Iran has encountered Mach 10 UFOs snooping around its nuclear facilities. You know what that means? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. It means the gimbal, the go fast, the POS. They're drones. I'll show you why, too. All right, we're going to, as you can see in some of these pictures, but, you know, I'll explain, even especially this one behind me here. This one here. It's going to be a goodie. Hey, Long Island Bigfoot, roll call. Tina Marie. Why? What? Tina Marie. How did that happen? How did I see Tina and not Lisa? Hey, Lisa Marie, good to see you. Game Vet O2. Game Vet Oxygen? Is that O2? Stop it. Long Island Bigfoot. Lori Oliphant, good to see ya. How you doing? Renee Cruisin'. Sputnik 57. One of the best names anybody could have on the internet. Bob M. What do you say, Bob M? Bobby. Bobby. What do you say, Bobby? Hey. You know what I was going to say. Mr. D.B. Cooper 77, welcome to the show. Zach Diecast Monsu. By the way, DB, that camera is really, really fun. Anyway, I was going to say something. I lost my train of thought. Coral Ann, how are you in the TV set? All right, who else is here? Ash Dobbs, what do you say? How you doing? Good to see you. I don't think I've seen you in a while. FAP, did I miss FAP? I thought I said FAP. There we go, FAP. How you doing, man? Frap Sappuccino and Off-World Adam. You guys all came through the front door. I saw you with the key. It looked like you dropped it down on the floor. Lisa Marie. Thomas Roberts. It was not a drone. Rich... Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to check that now, Game Vet. Welcome, Thomas Roberts. Nathan Allen, Nathan Nitsky, Nathan's Hot Dogs, B. Baker, because two B's are better than one. BB Gun. Two B's are better than one. Did I already say that? See, that's how short my memory is. Hey! Nikki Saducci. I forgot what I called you. Nikki Saducci. Hey, doing? Welcome to the show. Got a couple ladies in the house, guys. Respect. All right? Don't fucking swear. I'm checking my email. Hold on. This might... Oh, here it is. Another gimbal craft. All right. Wait, this is somebody's show? Yeah, I don't think I can play this without his permission, right? I don't know this guy. What if he gets mad and says, you used my clip? Eggush all over the YouTube platform I go. Gotta get permission. Do you know this dude? Who is this guy? Final Death Star. 700 subs. I'll give him... he's got $6.99. I'll give him 700. All right, let me see. Are you saying who he is? And I just haven't got to go to school. You can play it. He's a friend of mine. All right, everybody see this? Let's put it up as evidence. Yeah. All right. Well, then you know what we'll do? We'll throw it in the mix here in the next few minutes. Thank you very much. All right. So now I'm a man of my words. I think I am anyway, but that's for debate. Here we go. We're going to go over there. Yeah, I'm going to sub. 700. Right? Here we go. Is this it right here? Yeah. Let me bring it over. There's the guy. Let me make sure everybody can see, because I've got a lot of stuff going on here. And this background that I see, you know, with the drones, it's throwing me off. I can't see the outline of my screen on a white screen. So this is him. All right. So like I said, he's got $6.99. I like to round things up, so we'll give him 700. Congratulations. I gave you 700. Let's refresh. That better go through.
As the show title is.
It did. We are the 700. Remember when we were 300? All right. So it looks like I don't know if that's it. You know what? At 10:14. I knew you wrote it in there. I thought I saw it. Wrote it. Typed it. Oh, it was pretty close. Let's take a look. This is, you can see a craft that looks like the one in the Gimbal video. And we all know the Gimbal. It's in the thumbnail you see here. Don't you see it? You don't see it? All right. Yeah, right behind me, right here. All right. All right, let's open this up. This is, we didn't rehearse this, obviously. Let's get rid of this because it's ugly.
Let me make sure I'm sharing the audio here, which I don't think I am.
We'll put the link in the description.
Make sure I share audio. There we go. All right, so here we go. Now, here it is here. Okay, so here you can see, here it is, okay? That's the object right there that I just showed you the still frames of. That's it right there. Just kind of hanging out in the sky. Not really moving, you know, just kind of in place. And I zoom up to the moon just to give you kind of perspective, you know, to show you the atmosphere, that this isn't faked or anything. This is an actual...
It looks like it's there.
This is an actual event that you're seeing here. So that's the moon there. Not quite a full moon, but, you know, pretty close. Again, this was July of... was it, did I say June or July? I think I said July. July of 2018. So there it is again there. You
Where?
Can see if I zoom in. Yeah. So there it is right there.
I want to see it.
You can see that there.
I want to see it. I want to see something.
Okay.
Show me.
And now you know, I don't know. It's so strange to me.
Where is it?
What the heck that is? You know, but
is this a joke?
Yeah, that was it. So here it is here again. We'll watch it one more time. Boom, and it just goes right down in the water.
You know what? The quality of this video is POS. It is, Richie. I know. Don't say that. It's a friend's friend. I don't care. You can't see. Shh. I don't. He's a nice guy, though. I can't see anything, GameVit. I can't see anything. I don't think anybody can. I think it's cloaked. I think it's cloaked. Yeah, I don't see Jitnita Ash. What a patience, he says. All right. Patience. Shh.
Right there.
Patience is a virtue, which I don't have.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy experience. So that was... All
right, let's go look at the pictures he has. He's got some stills. See, this is... Yeah, I saw the... I'm sorry. That is... Wow, it does look like the gimbal. Right? Hey, good. It's just so damn pixelated. It's a shame, you know? It's a crying shame. He could have something there. Yep, he even points it with the arrow, just in case we didn't know. Yep. An arrow to a circle to... could be a UFO, man. It could be a lot of things. It could be definitely be a helicopter. Kind of gives me a helicopter vibe, but it is cool. It looks like the helicopter is going at an angle, and then you can see, I think that it looks like it could be anything, man. But it is cool. Hey, no joke, Game Vet. This is just as good as what they gave us. That's just as good. So, I don't, even though the quality is not that great, it's just as good as what they gave us from TTSA holes. Look at how that just happened. TTSA holes. All right. That's really interesting. But unfortunately, it could be a lot of different things. This reminds me, like here, it looks like there might be an open door that they may jump out of this helicopter. Maybe they're doing water rescue missions off the coast of, I don't know, Zimbabwe. Wherever it is. Very hard to figure out, but does have gimbal qualities. It's a good one. It's good to talk about. Now look at me. This was an accident that it turned out this way. The reason I have this up, and maybe I should wait before we don't have to worry about that. Hey, DB Cooper with a $2 super sticker. I like that blue. We don't get to see the blues that often. Thank you, man. It is Superman. All right. Look, everybody just left. All right. So the gimbal. Now let me bring this up. Let me show you something. Oh, he's using StreamYard too. Ah, interesting. The reason I'm showing you this, because of these, I knew you were going to do another super sticker because I said it's blue. I knew it. I just had a feeling, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. $2 super sticker from DB Cooper. All right. This looks like the gimbal is why I put this up here. Remember how in the video, I wasn't going to play it. Let me just grab it. Hold on. What are they called? TTSA UFO vids. Yeah, here we go. Declassified. Shut off. What are we doing here? Watch. Well, I want everybody to get affiliated with what I'm doing. That's why I'm showing it. I thought you knew. You're throwing me off. All right, let me get back to where I usually go. Hey, for Dodger Blue. Yes, congratulations, Los Angeles Dodgers. My second favorite team. That was a great game. All those strikeouts in the first, what do you have? 10 strikeouts in 4.5 innings? Sned. What was his name? I sound like my dad. Hey, Richard, this is Doug Dave. That's what my dad does. If he doesn't know your name. Lisa. Lily. All right. I think this is it. Let's see. Here we go. Boy.
The U.S. Navy just made a stunning admission. Naval officials yesterday
I thought I saw it playing. I don't want to look at Nick Pope.
New York Times.
Number one, this is real. And number two, this is unidentified aerial phenomena. That's the phrase.
Shut the oh, God. When did this come out? This is a year ago. September 17th. Look at that Brillo.
That they've used. Previously, they've said advanced unknown aircraft. Now they're saying unidentified aerial phenomena. And that is,
No, they didn't get it wrong. Just stupid people. They knew what a UAP was. Nick Pope's trying to make them sound like they're stupid, because they are. But here it is.
Nobody's paying attention to this. I mean, this seems like a watershed moment. I mean, we have all this tape of objects defying the known laws of physics right next to U.S. military installations.
Watch it.
The military admits it. Why is this not?
What can do this?
Everywhere?
A plane would drop out of the sky. Maybe you're right. You know what wouldn't? The drone. They said, right? But not exactly like this. And I'm not saying that's what these are, but let me tell you why I'm showing you this stuff. It's because of the article that came out about the Iranians talking about these UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, that were drone-ish. They looked like a drone. It flew like a drone. But it didn't really act like a drone. They said it made maneuvers they never thought could be possible. This was in 2002? Actually, in 2013. In 2002, they were seeing these things in action then. Iran is the only other country beside... by the way, this comes from the nationalinterest.org. This is of national interest right here because now I understand, Lou. Lou gets it. He knows what they are. They're death machines. These things were kicking ass in 2013. Iran is the only other country besides the U.S. to operate arguably history's most powerful interceptor aircraft, the F-14 Tomcat. And the Islamic Republic has worked the twin-engine swing-wing fighters hard. They pushed them to their limits. The F-14s played a major role in Iran's war with Iraq from 1980 to 88. Iranian Tomcat pilots were the only ones to successfully employ the F-14's long-range, heavyweight AIM-54 Phoenix missile to shoot down enemy planes. In the decades after the war, Tehran repaired and upgraded the surviving F-14s, scouring the globe for parts in defiance of a U.S. government embargo. The Americans retired their F-14s in 2006, but around 40 of Iran's Tomcats remain active. Their main role is defending Iran's nuclear sites. It's a mission that has brought the interceptors in close contact with some very mysterious aircraft, according to a bizarre and fascinating 2013 story in Combat Aircraft magazine by reporter Babak Nakamichi. No, this is unbelievable. The Iranians believe the objects were spy drones belonging to the U.S. CIA sent to sniff out Tehran's suspected atomic weapons program, but they attribute to these alleged unmanned aerial vehicles flight characteristics and capabilities far beyond what any known drone can achieve, if I could speak. And in 2012, one of the alleged flying robots reportedly also shot down an F-14 attempting to intercept it, or at least some Iranians seem genuinely to believe so. Over the decades, Tehran has built 3 major nuclear facilities that could, in theory, be used to assemble atomic weapons. This infrastructure became public knowledge in 2002. No doubt the CIA took a strong interest, potentially long after that date. A number of reconnaissance UAVs were sent to collect intelligence to prepare for a possible attack by Western forces. To protect the nuke facilities in 2004, Iran deployed a task force composed of 8 F-4E firefighters and 8 F-14s, plus a former 707 airliner and a C-130 cargo plane, outfitted with sensors and radios for command and control. The task force encountered what it believed were CIA drones with, quote-unquote, astonishing flight characteristics. The UAVs could jam radars, just like we were told. This is in 2004. Funny, isn't it? 2004, that's when the TIC happened. Hello? Ma? Get 'em ready. They could jam radars and disrupt interceptors. Their navigation systems, they flew outside the atmosphere at speeds of up to Mach 10. They could hover. They could fly at night. They emitted a telltale blue light that led to their nickname, luminous objects.
Election day is here. Now's the time for all of us to get out and vote. We're all coming out to make sure our vote is counted. These lines will be long, but we can't give up. Wear your mask and get ready to vote. Your vote gives us all the power to make a change in our country. This is our time. This is our moment. This is our election. Vote now. Text Poder.
Unbelievable. It just started playing. It scared me a little bit. Right at the peak of the story, where it was getting good. You know, the crescendo. Unbelievable, right? So they called these things luminous objects. Guys, I can't make this up. The article's right here. They're lying to us. And I told you they were. I didn't think it was going to be... yeah, well, I kind of did. I had a feeling it was probably us. We thought a lot of different things. Now I'm feeling a little more convinced. A little bit. There's the article. No lies here. It's in writing, so it's got to be real, right? No, it's not how it works. It should work that way. You see this? I don't know why these are changed. You know, I don't change anything. I don't change, anything at all. And this stuff just magically changes into its own box numbers. I don't get it. What? I don't know. Box numbers. Who gives a shh? So here's where I left off. My God. It happened again. In several cases, F-14s faced them but were unable to operate their armament systems properly, Tekvihi wrote. One Tomcat, taking off to intercept a luminous object on January 26, 2012, mysteriously exploded, killing both crewmen. The UAV was somehow responsible, as the F-14 in question was one of the fittest of the 40 or so Tomcats then in service. Can you believe this thing? It's got a mind of its own. Did you hear what he just said? It attacked the crewmen. Mysteriously exploded? What do you mean mysteriously? You don't know? You don't mean to tell me that you don't have like a tracking data on these so-called events that are being practiced over the Persian Gulf? Is that what you're telling me? That's weird. It was one of their best planes, too. It just mysteriously exploded, guys. I can't make this up. It should go without saying that the CIA and the Pentagon most likely fly reconnaissance aircraft near and even over Iranian nuclear sites. In 2012 and 13, Iranian fighters tried to intercept American Predator drones outside Tehran's airspace. In the 2013 incident, a U.S. Air Force F-22 stealth fighter blocked the intercept with some Top Gun-style theatrics. Oh man, I gotta see this. In 2009, the Air Force copped to the existence of a new, previously secret drone operated in conjunction with the intelligence agency. Ooh, really? So it is true in that TV show that is now off the air. What was that? They called her the Drone Queen? It was on, damn it. It was on Showtime. The RQ-170 Sentinel was based in southern Afghanistan within short flying distance of Iran. In December 2011, a Sentinel crashed on the Afghanistan-Iran border and was captured by Iranian troops. Neither the Predator nor the Sentinel is particularly high-flying, nor can hover or glow blue. And neither has the electrical power to scramble radars and navigation gear. Why did I say navigational? Rumors abound that the Air Force and CIA operate a stealthy new drone that has not been disclosed to the public. Even if they do, it's unlikely that the new UAV is capable of Mach 10 hypersonic flight. The Pentagon is still struggling to reach Mach 5. So if the Iranian F-14s truly are chasing around super fast, super high flying, and lethal UFOs, what exactly are they? Who knows? So what do you think? You know what I think. It's us. That's what you see right behind me, right there. Yeah, let me show you. You know why? Because the gimbal, that's the one everybody gets excited about, right? Look at this thing. It's on its side. It would drop out of the skies. Nothing can turn on its side like that. Yeah, if it was a drone, it could. If it was a drone that we're not aware of. If it's a drone that Fravor saw in 2004 when these things were seen in Iran, near Tehran. Coincidence? I think not. I think we're seeing drones. TICs. I'll show you. I'm not, I mean, this stuff doesn't, just fall out of this. It does. It does fall out of the sky, I was told. Okay. Hold on. Let me pull this up. Come on in. It's open. Now, why is... See, that's not the one I wanted. But we could look at this. What do they call this? The Drone Survival Guide. It's a book, I think. Oh, a poster. But, these are all the drones, shapes and things. It's kind of hard to go through. But this looks like it's a 40-footer. Maybe this is it. Maybe that's it. No. From this angle, you cannot tell. So, let's get this out of here and bring in the right one. Here we go. Here we go. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you look at... No, your mother's got 9 legs. Yeah, okay, we're good. COVID. Right? Each one of these, look, that could be... if you take off the body, like the wings... And if you take the wings and you just have the fuselage, you have a tic-tac. Pretty much. There was one in here that... look at this right here. You know what I mean? A little protrusion of something coming out. That's part of the wing. But there's some sort of... integration. There's some sort of collaboration between what the Tic Tac looks like and what these UAVs look like. And they somehow made one that can literally go Mach 10. By the way, which is a really fast speed. I don't know. What is it? 14,000, 10,000 miles an hour? I don't know. What do you guys think? No? You'd have to get rid of the wings. You would have to get rid of the wings, but Fravor did say there were some little sensors or like protuberances or some sort of, little antennas that came off of it or something. So, I just think we're seeing something that we're not supposed to be, or they were messing with their own people. Look, if you had these toys, you want to talk about? Well, let's talk about Jetpack Man. Jetpack Man is neither a jetpack nor a man, right? It's got to be a UAV, right? No. Could be a UFO, maybe. Could be code for Jetpack Guy. There's so many misdirections we purposely will never know. That's their job, to confuse and make us think differently. Or we just do it ourselves like I pretty much did. I don't know, man. A tic-tac is only part of the story, guys. Let's not forget that the gimbal and the go fast were also part of that story. And I think what we're seeing here, right here, I know, I wish I had the other video where it's closer.
All right, now to some mysteries of the
I know,
unknown.
you've seen it 100 times, so have I.
Unidentified in 2017 and 2018, the New York Times and an organization called...
That, a lot of people are saying, is a bird, right? A duck. I say, I don't know. I don't think it's a UFO, though. Well, it is because we can't see it. But I swear to you, I must have stopped this at the most perfect place. I've only done this a few times. 22 seconds. You can see what looks like wings on this thing. I know it's a FLIR, but that's my point. Exactly. Yeah, you can't tell either, Rich. You're right, I can't. That's the point. Thank you for making it. Here we go. What is this? Gimbal? This is Go Fast? Gimbal, Go Fast, and what was the other one? POS. That's right.
So the mysterious objects moved at hypersonic speeds with no wings, no engines, or visible signs of propulsion.
There it is. You see the protuberance? It looks like a wing. That's what I was waiting for. See? Guys, it's a drone. It's a drone. I'm pretty convinced on my own. I'm pretty convinced. I am. Well, the only reason I'm talking about it now, because the story I found from the Iranians, right? They're talking about seeing these things flying around years ago, especially 2004. The year of the tic-tac, remember? They favor story. It's like I just heard it. And we were all excited. But that's it. Look. You see those things coming out? Now watch. That's these things. Probably a version of it. But don't forget, we're looking at FLIR video. This is not clear at all. This is so... As a matter of fact, look at this. There's two protuberances you can see here. That's funny. Kind of reminds me of what's behind my head. 1, 2. 1, 2. Go back to the video. It's on its side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Here it is again. 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on. It's a drone. Boom. Drop the mic. Walk out. I'll be back in a minute. That's how good I feel. I feel confident. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. You guys like that? It's good? We good? Thank you. What did B. Baker say? What did he say? All right. What are you guys doing? Niksha. Super Grover. Wait. Hell no, is that a frickin' plane? Says Super Grover. Really? Let me ask you this, Super Grover. Thank you for the question, by the way. First of all, let's keep the name calling down to a minimum. Why do you got to call me an idiot? It's my opinion. You don't have a show. If you did, you could talk and give your own opinion. How's that? But I just showed you. That's how thick you are to think you know something that you have no idea what you're talking about. This looks like a drone to me. Yes, the body heated up. Oh yeah, it's very hot. We get no detail, but I see similar things that I see in drones. How am I an idiot? Does anybody have an answer for that? I mean, am I wrong? B. Baker, tell me, am I way off? I don't think I am. Well, he called me an idiot, B. Baker. And that's what I paid moderators for, to make sure I don't get, but don't put him in a timeout. He knows. There's no reason to put anybody in timeout. First of all, you missed the point, Super Grover. He just missed the whole point, guys. Didn't I just tell you? Or did you just get here? Maybe you just got here, but I just read the article from Tehran Air Force and Army talking about seeing us using these drones that were making unbelievable, uncharacteristic drone maneuvers. And some of them were seen at Mach 10. So you want to believe that they're UFOs from another world? go ahead. It's dangerous to think that, because what are the odds, really? I mean, is it more likely that they're behind a UFO, or are they behind a man-made object, which, by the way, nobody's showing us the legitimate videos. You know, the clear ones before they turned on the FLIR cameras? There's like 7 minutes of clear video of these supposed UFOs. We don't get to see them. This is a ploy by TTSA, Luis Elizondo, Chris Mellon, Hal Puthoff, and anybody else, which is why Tom DeLonge has been kicked out of the band for now, put on on assignment to go make a B movie about his childhood. Maybe write a few songs with Angels and Airwaves. Maybe make some money while you're just sitting around spitting out lies to us. We've got nothing else from TTSA. Why do you think they're not going to show us the video on these things, the clear video? Because we'll know what it is. Luis Elizondo goes on unidentified, and he goes around the world talking to pilots who, some have military backgrounds, flew for the military, and are talking about these things that they see in the sky. No evidence. We don't get to see the radar. What Lou Elizondo showed us, he showed us lights in the sky, stars, planets, right? And what about the parachute guys who jumped out of the plane? You know, those parachutists. What do they call those guys with the things on the back? Then they jumped out. What are they called? What are they called? I'm trying to get them mad. All right. And Lou was saying those were UFOs, and they weren't. They're those parachute guys who have the smoke that comes out of their boots. That's all it was. I don't believe what they say because the evidence doesn't fit. Something's wrong with this whole story. They're talking, remember, TTSA? If I have to give you a history lesson, I will. But they said they wanted the donation money so they can build a spaceship that can go underwater, go through rock, go into space, unimpeded. Do you realize that would probably cost well into the $500 billion mark? They got 2.5 million. You might as well have a quarter, because that's how much money they got. $2.5 million in donations. Not allowed to set anything less than, what, 250? It's pretty assholey of them to do that. So they didn't get this money. So now Lou's going around talking about on Unidentified how the UFOs are a threat. And he wants to get into the secret files of Italy, Spain, Russia, France. And he wants to see if they are the ones. That's what he's there to do. He's there to go around to make friends with other countries, making believe it's all about UAPs. But he's really going there to get intel about UAPs. They don't think they're UFOs from other off-world whatever. They think it's somebody, not even thinking, Lou, that it's your own freaking country. It's a dog chasing his tail. This is all for money grab that they want to get funding to do whatever. Who knows? I don't know. I don't care. But it doesn't I do care. That's why I'm talking about it. But just for the conversation, I'll keep going. But they're getting this money for something. What? I don't know. For their families. So Tommy can go write a new song, an album, make a movie. I don't know. But it's a front. It's a lie. And I really don't believe anything that they're saying anymore. I really don't. Whatever happened to the metamaterials? Oh, that's right. They were bullshit. Yeah, they threw that one away, huh? $35,000 well spent. Way to go, Linda. Hey. To me, it definitely looks like a drone. And if you don't believe it, You don't want to believe it? Do your own research, man. I'm here doing research, and I'm finding shit out, and the story doesn't make sense. And when pictures kind of match up to what you're seeing on these videos, well, you put 2 and 2 together, you don't get 5, you get 6. 4. I meant 4. I mean, look at what's behind me here. You can see it. I mean, you take off, maybe chop down the wings down to here. I don't know how they do it, but you could really make that into a tic tac. You really could. I don't think I'm that far off reality here. I really don't. And I think it's a shame that you have to come into here, into my home, and call me an idiot, and you're not backing it up with anything. You're not. The protruding parts aren't the same. He says. She says. I don't know. We'll say it's a Grover. All right. You might be okay. You got Grover as your picture. I can't be too mad. I appreciate you stepping in. I appreciate it. Look, I don't think I'm 100% right. I just think I'm on track. I feel like I'm right, though. I feel like I'm on the right track. So if I'm on the right track, then that means I think I'm right. Because here's what I would like to know, Super Grover. Can you tell me, if you can, you can type in all caps if you want me to see it easier. You got a blue background for your profile pic, so I can see you easily. But if anybody wants to comment on this, please do, because I don't know if I'm 100% right. I admit that. But, you look at certain things, and then you keep putting pieces to the puzzle together. You hear this story. You see Lou wanting to get in with Spain and figure out what they have in their files. Why does he have to keep nudging? They'll call you, Lou, when they want to work with you. Got to be the aggressors. Lou, it's been 16 years, man. Oh, yeah, the Theodore Roosevelt happened in, 2012? Somewhere around there. Oh, come on. Look, I want it to be UFOs, but I was going to ask Super Grover, if you have an article, a link, or something that can prove right now that TTSA has given us evidence that proves I'm wrong. Where's the UFO footage? Where's the radar? Now, I want to hear that. Fravor's a nice guy and all, but it's still a story. And I know we have several people now that have come forward and, collaborated. I guess, I don't know. I don't think they collaborated. But it did verify some things he was saying. They were witnesses to it. Now, you want to get really crazy, and I do that every now and then. And I doubt, I'm just saying, but we could be watching a scripted thing being played right out in front of us. This could all be scripted shit. Could all be scripted. It could be for, and if it is, they're doing a terrible job, which is why I don't think it's scripted. But you often wonder if it is, because a lot of the things that they're saying don't add up. And when they don't add up, and I say it all the time, if something doesn't sound right, if it doesn't make sense, it ain't true. Somebody's lying. And I see a lot of that with TTSA. You're going to say how? And I'll say everything. Everything. All right, here, you want to see evidence? Let's see if I can find something here. Where is it? It would take me too long. I'll probably continue this tomorrow. But, I don't want to beat a dead horse here. Because TTSA has been a topic of discussion a lot. And with good reason, but there's not a lot of stuff proving that they're doing any good. They're not doing anything as far as I'm concerned. I've done more work this year than TTSA has as for the UFOs, for the pandemic. I don't need to get into what I did. People who were here know. I just feel like we're not getting anywhere. And Lou's always tell you, if you ever see Lou's tweets, got some great news right around the corner. Yeah, what is it? Eric Davis, well, he said he saw a door at the Pentagon that had UFO on it. Tell me something I don't know. Any dummy could have figured that one out. Hold on, I'm getting a hot message. TTSA said that the parachute video was CGI. That's right. I keep forgetting to say that. Thank you. I don't want to give my source away, but yeah, that the parachute video was CGI. It was CGI. That's what they said. They said that the parachute video was CGI. And it was guys on a jumping out of the plane with their boots on fire. And he's saying it's CGI. I know, I get beat up every time I forget that. I tried to remember, and then I forget the most important thing of all, is that they called it CGI. What kind of expert in observable things in the sky is Lou? That's how you know this shit is all scripted. That's how you know, well, partially scripted, I guess, but I think they write this shit as they go along. Lou, here's the bullet points you need to talk about if you're going to go on TV in the next few days and talk about any new evidence or anything. This is what you got to say. It didn't happen. We went there and nothing was there and nobody let us in. That's what you say. Plausible deniability, even though you know, Lou. You got to lie. That's why we chose you, because you're a professional, right, class liar. Because that's what Lou's doing. It's all fake. It is. Everything is. It's all a joke. What do I mean by fake? TTSA, I think, is a front for something else. I think it's a way to get through to the other countries that investigate UFOs with their government. And I think what it is, it's a way to get your foot in the door. You started up this new startup, TTSA. What's this about? Well, Tom DeLonge, who? These are the other countries. They're trying to figure out what TTSA is because they heard rumors about it. What's TTSA? To the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences. Who's leading this? Tom DeLonge. Oh, Tom DeLonge. Oh. Hey, Tom DeLonge. Tommy, he's Italian. No, he's Irish. Ah, the bloody scum. Stu Gerson would put him in his place. Stu Gerson should be running TTSA. So they're like, oh, must be a new, like MUFON that they have in America. What happened to Tom DeLonge? Some months later, he goes on Joe Rogan. I don't know, but Tom DeLonge went on Joe Rogan's show. Now he no more leader. Lou Elizondo now lead TTSA. Who's Lou Elizondo? Professional liar. What do you mean? He lie for a living. Counterintelligence. Think about it. These guys are trying to from behind. That's what they're doing. Lou's trying to sweet talk his way right through the front door. I don't know if it's working because we don't have any evidence. What? Oh, wait. We've got the articles from the New York Times. We know the New York Times cannot be trusted anymore. They have lost their credibility. They are like everybody else. It took them 200 years to figure it out. TTSA said that the parachute video was CGI. And it was real skydivers. That's how stupid they think we are. You know what? The general public doesn't know. They think it's real. They think Lou knows what he's talking about. That's all. That's all that matters. And if that's the case, and then Lou somehow, he says, I think, what was it? I've got to find out what they... I think that's a quote from the last episode of Unidentified. He says, I have got to get inside the front door of all these countries. We got to take them down, take them out, do what you do. Lou wants that bonus check. That's what it's about. Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, beating a dead horse at this point, right? We haven't talked about it in a while. But if you believe this is a UFO,
Propulsion,
more power to you.
Cannot identify.
I don't believe it.
It's like a big old bumblebee, but too high up in the sky for that.
I love this name the Navy wants us to
TACS moved at hypersonic speeds with no wings, no engines, or visible signs of propulsion. The Navy admits it cannot identify what they are.
It's like a big old bumblebee, but...
Never felt good about those videos. And what have we gotten since? Bupkis. Yeah, I spent a good hour on that, huh? That was a good 50 minutes. Almost felt like I was filibustering. Well, I am going to talk politics at the end of the night. Just to let you know. About 10 minutes. Oh, there's one other thing. Hold on a second. There was this, check this out. From the Black Vault, found out what they're using the money for. Committee on Armed Services, U.S. House of Representatives. And here, from April 7th, 2020, this year, the Honorable Zoe Lofgren, Chairwoman, Committee on House Administration, U.S. House of Representatives, Washington, D.C. Dear Chairwoman Lofgren, in compliance with the regulations of the Committee on House Administration, attached is a copy of the monthly report for March 2020. A copy of this report is available to members of the committee for review. Sincerely, Adam Smith, Chairman. Check it out. I'll go March 3rd. The full committee met to receive testimony on the fiscal year 2021. Hold on. I am so sorry. I keep forgetting. Full committee to National Defense Authorization budget request for the Department of the Army. Then we go to March 10th. The full committee met to receive testimony on national security challenges and U.S. military activities in the greater Middle East and Africa. March 11th. The full committee met to receive testimony on national security challenges and U.S. military activity in North and South America. Same day, March 11, 2020. The task force met to receive a classified briefing on unidentified aerial phenomena. Right here. Pretty cool, huh? Not hiding it. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. And to go down here, and it gives you a readout of the money budgeted for their scams. Anyway, pretty cool. $1,807,078 for non-statutory compensation. That's personal. Those are the salaries. $1.8 million. And here are their salaries. And what everybody makes. It's crazy. Look at this. Doug Bush, deputy staff director, makes $170,000. Oh my God. Oh, okay. $14,000, $15,000 a month. I thought it said monthly. I was like, I'm in the wrong business. Claude Hammond Chafin, $146,000. All their worth is here. Oh, they're not their worth. Their salaries. Pretty cool. All FOIA requested by the Black Vault, John Greenwald. Anyway, you can see who's in this. I'll put this link in the description after the show, of course. Pretty cool stuff. It's out there, man. You just got to look for it, and John does that very well. That's what he's known for, the Black Vault. He's got some balls, that guy. I got to admit. I can appreciate balls. I can appreciate some balls, right? Wasn't there another picture I wanted to... there was something else. No, we went through. We're done. We're done. So let's change it up a little. I got to thank Missy. Missy! She sent me a very, very, very good top 5. Nuke's top 5. I'm not going to play them all. But these are... if you just watched them, like if you really watched it with me, because I watched this one, the first one, you kind of do get a little creeped out. I enjoyed it. Anyway, this guy's been... well, here, you'll see. Let me just rewind it. I was looking to make sure I wanted to play it because it's kind of long. This whole video is good. That's what makes me upset. I want to play it all. So I'm looking for the best 2. And I think that would be good. Yeah, this one's good. So we'll do this one that I just mentioned. In 5, 4, 3, 2, go.
German soldiers came to the house and took the life of the man who lived there, right in front of his terrified wife and 3 children.
Welcome to Goof On, everybody.
Cut to modern day. Tobias, his brother, and his cousin are exploring the old abandoned cottage. Then things suddenly take a terrifying turn. Did you see it? A plate falls onto the cottage floor and the boys are a bit startled. But there is something else that truly terrifies them. When the footage is slowed down and brightened, you can see what appears to be the upper torso of something.
Yeah, a guy. Something. God, I hated this video. Why did I do it? It's very similar to this other one. This is really good. I played this on an old show. And I really enjoyed this one. So we're going to play this. Right? This one here. Come on.
Mark retreats back upstairs, but at the exact same time, the camera he has mounted in his basement records something truly bizarre.
Watch this. What the hell? I know it's not fake though, I don't think. That's so crazy.
Now, that was almost a year ago, but since then the activity in Mark's home hasn't decreased at all. In fact...
Well, I don't think that's fake. And I know that sounds funny, right? I was trying to figure out how this guy did it. If it's faked, and you can probably do it. we've seen the video. I played it on the show thanks to B. Baker of people faking stuff. But to do this one, you would have to have a string running up here, right? It would have to be a little bit, I don't know, man. I mean, this is just bizarre. You would have to have it on a pulley system. That's the only way, right?
Truly bizarre.
Come on. See, and I'm trying to look over here. I'm trying to see right around here, I believe. It looks like there's a divider, like something pretty distinct. Let's take a look. I think the shadow runs up that way. So I think I'm seeing the pulley system. There's the wire right there in the shadow. He didn't think it needed to be cut out. Do you see it? Am I wrong? I think I'm right. Right here, you can see what looks like this would be the center mass of the object, and it looks like there's a line that goes right here. I'll replay it. I guess I won't. Come on. Right here. I don't know. Looks real, though.
Now, that was almost a year ago, but since then the activity in Mark's home hasn't decreased at all. In fact, it's only gotten worse. But what makes some of Mark's newest captures so compelling is that they were captured live on stream. His subscribers were watching along with him in shock. So on September 29th, Mark tries to capture the paranormal activity that he experiences on a daily basis during a live broadcast for his YouTube subscribers. After hearing some strange sounds, he points an SLS camera towards his storage closet in the basement. Now take note as you watch this video that the SLS camera image is actually green. Likewise, the door that is on the left
it's reversed.
appears on the right.
Okay, we got it.
So with that said, Mark captures something live on camera that is downright chilling.
I don't know about chilling.
That's it right there. Yeah, I got him. Hey, oh! I saw him. Oh. Wait.
What's wrong with the guy? Is he being choked? Listen to his reaction. It's the weirdest one I think I've ever heard. He said, "Is it? Maybe he's in tears." Oh, maybe. Okay.
I saw him. Oh. Wait. Right up above me. Right up above me.
Wow, you got really scared.
Mark live streams as his SLS camera locks onto some strange shape or pattern from somewhere inside his dark closet. He then jumps away as he is startled by something so quick that it was barely caught on camera. When the footage is played back and slowed down, you can see a bizarre dark shadow or shape quickly moving from the closet area and disappearing out of sight.
I think this guy really does have some problems here with spirits. It seems legit. That thing, it got close, it hovered. Well, I can't speak. It was literally following the wall. It was pretty cool. He's got some other things in there. I mean, we could be here for a minute. Oh, that's pretty good.
Around 41 minutes in, a large dark master shadow seems to quickly move into the closet doorway.
That's creepy, man.
And then quickly retreats back inside. Once again, his live stream is shocked by the
Look at this over here. Is that his face? Do you see this? There's a face right there looking back at me. Oh, it's pareidolia. Oh, it is pareidolia. Look, that looks like a bed, a headboard. I thought that was a face.
Amazing capture.
Wow.
So, what do you think? Is Mark's house truly haunted by some dark entity? And if not, how would you
You just can't trust anybody, though. That's what makes me so upset. This one's interesting.
Watch again closely. Sandra says that she felt a very strange feeling coming over her. She moves away, feeling too uncomfortable to remain in the same spot. Later, when they look back at their footage, they realize that something seems to be right beside Sandra. What appears to be the same shadow figure they captured earlier reaches out for Sandra and then simply disappears into thin air.
Wow, thin air or not. And this last one, these ghost hunters, this is pretty good actually, but I want to say it's staged because it's so damn good. It can't be true. Why can't I ever find places like this? And if this is fake, it's really good. All right, I'm going to be quiet. This is kind of creepy.
Кто здесь? Кто здесь?
Okay. So, that kid that just giggled as he ran by or she ran by him, that sounded like a recording I've heard before. Listen to it again. Doesn't it sound too good to be true? And then I'll play the rest of this.
Друзья, вот сейчас, когда я был в коридоре, здесь будто бы кто-то пробежал и...
Startled by another strange sound that is much closer.
Here we go. Now it starts picking up. This is unbelievable. No.
Behind Dennis is another staircase, so he decides to climb the stairs to the floor above and begins to use a modified spirit box. He gets a few random replies, but then, yet again, he hears movement. This time the sound is coming from back.
I'm being impatient. He says it got pushed.
Stairs. Shortly thereafter, the chairs that were shoved against the door earlier now slide away on their own, and the door opens, almost as if something wants him to leave.
You know, I don't know, man. See, that seems a little bit too perfect, right? It's like he's creating a story. Man goes into haunted house. Man hears stories. Right? That the people died and got choked. So he starts talking. Is there anybody here who was tortured? And then you hear a little baby hee run right by him, like with wet feet. And then it gets really eerie. And he hears some banging noises. Now he goes to investigate. Full on investigation. He's going down in thumping is louder and louder and louder, and he's walking slower and slower and slower because he's so scared. But when he gets around the corner, right when he's about to see that thing making the noise, it stops. Why did it stop? And now you wait there, and you think something's going to happen, but it never does. I don't know. All right, let's move along. We got some things to talk about. We've already talked about the, you know what? TIC being bullshit, which they are. They are. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to show this one. Mr. MBB333.
Wormhole. Super bizarre. We're going to go to Kansas.
Says there was a wormhole captured on video. I have to admit, it's kind of weird. So,
just a couple of days ago, and here's what was observed in the sky.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Above Sedona, or at least they showed up in the photos. They don't look like lens flares or anything like that, at least that I've ever seen. And they almost look like there's two side by side, semi-transparent.
You know what this is, right? Anybody can see this is the Independence Day globe. That's no moon. It's a space station.
Got the shape of almost an eye. I don't know, very weird. Thunderbeat was describing them as possible portals.
Yeah, that is kind of cool, I have to admit. Very cool. So let's get to the next one.
Very well could be. I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like that. Here they are in a X-ray format. Light is dark and dark is light.
I love this. Yeah, we got to go through all the different sepia. We got saturation. We got euthanasian. Yeah.
Same exact thing. California desert, Cherie. Little backstory on this. She was driving down the road
and she saw a cloud. Oh, great. All right, next.
Photo sent in by Marcine P. from Hutchinson, Kansas. Here's the original. Backstory on this.
Beautiful.
She noticed a red glow in the night sky. It was a clear night on October 3rd around 9 p.m. So she zoomed in on the red glow, took a photo, and that's what showed up. Unbelievable. And that looks like, if you take a look at the photo that
I have to tell you, that is one handsome hole.
I shared with you at the beginning of the video. Look at the similarities. Unreal.
Unreal between one hole and the other.
How about that?
And you can see one hole in Kansas and the other's in California.
You're going to see these photos enhanced, and you're going to
That is one huge hole. And it's not pareidolia.
A swirl like you saw over in the California photo.
It's just because everyone is asshole.
Of what looks like a spiral around this perfect circle.
That's because the aliens think everybody is asshole. Aliens asshole, clouds asshole, mountains asshole.
Circle in the sky. It looks like some sort of a...
You can see the asshole shape in everything.
Portal, maybe a wormhole. I don't know.
You will even see the asshole shape on your own asshole.
No, I'm just trying to think outside the box. She had never seen anything like it either. Just incredible. And these photos here are slightly enhanced. Just different adjustments. They're not altered in any way.
No.
I'm just adjusting what we had to work with. There wasn't a whole lot of light to work with, as, believe it or not, this was actually kind of dark.
I can't believe this. It looks like an eyeball hole. Now, I don't know if anybody believes this, but that is one handsome eye hole. Huh?
Dark. Unreal. Perfect circle in the...
Anybody can see these are clouds. They're goosh all over the chemtrail activity over Kansas.
The night sky above Hutchinson, Kansas. Some of these
It's incredible that they have round cloud holes over Kansas. I've heard of cornholes over Kansas, but I've never heard of a cloud hole. Remarkable.
going to be able to see a spiral around that very obvious circle in the sky. Check this out. I do probably 15 or 20 different enhancements on this very unique photo taken by Marcin. Here you can start to see the spiral going around the outer.
It had a nice red hole. We've got a nice blue hole. Well, this one looks to be a black
outer
hole.
Edge of the very obvious ring that almost looks like it has height to it, or at least
height. Hold on. This is for Michael Bradbury. That was a good one. All right. I got to do this now. Hold on. Is not. I put this, what I'm typing, in the comment section on this video we're watching. Wait. Here we go. All right. Okay, ready? The guy says height. He's been saying height for the years I've been watching. Height is not pronounced height. It is pronounced height. It's H-E-I-G-H-T, not H-E-I-G-H-T-H. Capiche? And that's GoofOn University Class 100. Back to the program. Unbelievable with the height. How do we not know this by now? It's first grade.
Thickness, and the inside is...
It's a nice, thick, ropey hole. You can see it kind of looks like a band of rope. That's a very photogenic rope.
Perfectly round, crisp edges. Again, resembling that right there, which is...
Looks nothing like it. Looks absolutely nothing like it.
Round, crisp edges. Again, resembling...
I'm going to draw a circle. Right? And then I'm going to show my eyeball and tell you that's the same thing. A circle is a circle. A portal is not a black hole. Or is it? We don't know. That's the beauty of it all. But I love it when somebody says height. Makes my day. It really tells me that their critical thinking is low. Sorry. It's true. If you don't know how to say it, you shouldn't speak. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm a dick because he can't speak. Yeah, why is my green screen all screwed up now? We got some beautiful fires. They got some pretty fires down there in Nevada. Cindy wants to show us. And from that beautiful fire that's burnt over 300 square miles, we've got a beautiful sunrise in Arizona. By the way, that's where I'm from, down in Mesa. Yeah, Michael Bradbury, we know. Over here is nice, pretty colored clouds. Real handsome looking poles right there. They kind of have their own personality, lighting up the night sky. You know what I mean? Over here, we got some really beautiful burning fires that could kill everything in its path. But look at the beauty out of that cloud of smoke. Wow, I hope it heads my way. It did. Here we see it a little bit later in Edmonton. Eventually, this cloud will cover the entire Earth, and we won't be having any more sun. Oh, look at the beautiful sun smoke rise. We got some beautiful testicular rays going up there. Here, I don't know. You want to call this a wispy kind of cloud? I don't know what's going on here. Looks like there may have been a UFO that could have made these. I mean, of some sort. Could say it's one big craft, but if you look at this, it's a boomerang shape. That's a great find from Clemson, South Carolina. Tom, thanks for sending that our way. And a blood red period sky right over the earth. It's pretty typical for 2020. What a way to end it with the blood red sky. And that's that. I just saving time. We don't want to play the whole video, but the link will be in the description. Michael Bradbury's a good guy. You got to say height. It's not height. That may work with the 5th graders you're talking to. Doesn't work with the retirees. Height. You want respect of your 50s? You're 50 now. She'll learn how to say that. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Rich, and you're perfect? No. No, I'm not, but I'm doing a live show. Much different. Ah, this chair sucks. I needed a new chair. Yeah, but hold on. This is pretty interesting, this video. I gotta play this. Show you the pictures anyway. These discs and other anomalies on Mars. This is from today, from Gene Ward. These are amazing. Do you know Gene? Does everybody know Gene? JW? The big J. JJ. 2,860 subscribers. About a little more than we have here. Nice to see good work going out there. Check it out. So I guess there's these discs that are found on Mars, and I must admit, it's pretty amazing.
Relatively smooth terrain.
I know, it's Jean.
Right, there's the photograph. These strange discs on its side.
Thanks,
and this
DB.
one's about 10 meters.
Chair fun. $5 super chat.
Diameter. Check out the perfectly rounded disc.
All right. Okay, now we're talking. Okay? Now we're talking. You know what this is, right? It's a rock. All this is a rock, and there's a ledge here with another rock right there, I guess, maybe, creating a shadow. But this is just a rock. It's not a dome. It's an illusion. Take away this, cover this black piece up is what I did with your finger, and all you have is a rock. It's an illusion. You know what I liken this illusion to? When the coyote drew the tunnel on the side of the mountain and the roadrunner runs through the tunnel that he just made with his paint. He tries to run through the fake tunnel, and what happens? He gets flattened. It's an illusion. It's a good one, though. You almost want to believe this one, so don't fall for everything. That's why a lot of this stuff is the P word. Again, pretty cool, but that could be natural.
We've got symmetry and geometry
it
going
could be
on
natural.
there, guys. So what are the chances of...
Terrible. That's what the chances are. So let's go up here. Let's go to these discs. What do we got here? A couple of shovels? What is this?
I don't know what this is.
Looks like a
and
rock.
That part, 10 by 14 meters in size. And this one next to it is about 15 meters long. Check out the conical feature in this one center. And here we've got a perfect block or a slab, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just so alien. I mean, it looks like an alien, right? It's just light, man. It's just trick of light. This one is pretty cool, though, I have to admit. The one in the middle. I don't know.
Okay,
guys.
let's go.
I mean, we can go right now to Google Earth, Google Mars, and take a look.
To the site in the northern mid-latitudes.
Should we do that? You want to go?
And it's in this region called Protonillus.
Should we go to Google?
There's a brief look at the anomalies.
And maybe we can find our own stuff. Show the moon vid. What moon vid? I can't remember what moon vid. Oh, here it is. Yeah, this moon vid. Sorry. All right, people are posting their conspiracy theories on the internet. On NASA's gonna answer them on a show on Halloween. What's that? They're gonna talk about different things people are posting as anomalies, right? And then they're gonna show it to you while they're talking. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what's gonna happen? No, I don't know. Where is it? Wait, I don't know what video then. The only video I see is the GIF. I don't see a moon video. What's wrong with me? I thought that was it in the email. Oh, that's right. The other one you sent me. Okay. Yeah. Someone else is on the moon. Is that what you wanted me to play? That one? But I don't... Okay. I did watch it. I watched it. Yep, I did. And what happened, I couldn't find it just now because it was not highlighted as a new... Because I already watched it. Yeah, go to 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Here we go. All right, here we go. I am just out of touch with reality right now. It's a little after 11:30, but here we go.
Piece on what is that? Now, come on. Clearly,
this guy,
is
I
not
like this guy.
An impact crater. It has a square base, or at least it looks practically square, right? Okay. This part right here, this is crazy. I don't know what this is sitting inside this, but that's just crazy right there. Absolutely not natural. Again, I can make anything I want to out of this photo. I can literally say, well, you know, this is a crater. I can draw the crater in, make it look like a crater when clearly it's not one. And look at the 90-degree angle where this blue arrow is pointing. What is that? Do that. I can come back out of this a little bit. Check this out. You can still see that lower left right there. See right there? That little 90-degree angle goes off to the left. I'm going to show you. See how it's... They brought up the exposure on these things, but check this out. See it? They try to do what they can to blur this thing over. This, to me, is some kind of large structure or some kind of craft. And that's just the way I see it. There's something inside this wannabe crater in the back of this. But look how it looks like they airbrushed the top where that darker area starts, right? Guys, they can do anything to fool the eyes, and you'd be none the wiser. If you took a quick glance over this, you would never see this in a million years. Never see it. I'm not sure what to make of this.
Wow, this is weird. Yeah,
kind of looks like it comes out straight here and then drops down. Has
it looks
this kind
like
of
the
weird
Parthenon
kind of thing coming down. See that?
I see like pillars there.
Right there. What is that?
Oh, it's the film. Never mind.
Guys, I don't know about you, but that just doesn't look natural to me. And there's so much of it in this photo, guys. Oh, my God. This is absolutely awesome, guys. There's something right here. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if you guys can see this.
I see. Here's what I see. I see one. I'm just going to say before he says it. I see impact right here. And then it's inside this impact. And because this is blocked, it's higher up and the sun's over here. It's creating dark shadows maybe. I don't know. Let's see what he says.
It almost appears cylindrical. Of course, this might have a lot to do with the shadowing and stuff like that, but it appears to be cylindrical. See that? What is that right there?
That? Oh my God, I don't know.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, guys. We got what looks like some kind of.
It looks like if you've ever seen that movie Riddick, and when they were stuck on that planet that got hit by the sun, it looks like something from there. Like they have everything's underground because the surface is so hot. These look like those windows from that movie to the base underneath. Critura, what is it called? It was crematorium. That's what it was. Crematia. Oh, this is good. Look
This
at
stuff
that.
is there.
Oh, I missed it.
And again, put up a little bit for you guys to bring it out.
Oh, come on.
This stuff is. See that?
Yep.
What is that right there?
Coffee cup.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, guys. We got what looks like some kind of pipe. It had to be extremely large right here. See how it's really, really enhanced with this white over it? See that? Trying to sharpen it up a little bit for you guys to bring it out.
It looks like there's
the
something
stuff is there. And again, you can see how these are in strips, these photos, so it makes sense that some of them could be a different time of day, and it just happened to go back around and map it again.
How come, I guess 4 billion years in the making, maybe, but why is it that on every single rock, even these asteroids we're landing on, I remember the first one we landed on a few years ago, and they're like, it looks like there may have been a cave. I don't know, man. It's like, why would you build something here if you're an alien? You know? I guess, hey, you never know. Right? What if these aliens, yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So we have a different time of day, right?
I mean, I don't think every carbon-based alien or being is going to like Earth, but I think they would like an atmosphere. If they're living in carbon-based, they would look for planets that they could live on. Why waste time and energy on a rock that gives you nothing unless you're looking for minerals that you could turn into fuel? And that doesn't make sense.
And again, I see these things right here, and these yellow circles. This thing in the red, it looks like it's some kind of craft. It looks like 2 engine ports. I'm not saying that. That's what it is, but.
God, I wish it was. I mean, it kind of looks like it. Right? That's something we would have on the moon. It looks like somebody was trying to cover up something, really.
It doesn't look natural, regardless
whatever
of what
it is.
may
It
be,
doesn't
right?
look natural, right?
Look at this. These things look like parts of crafts, parts of structures. See that?
And they're huge.
What these things are beyond me. Again, we don't need to know exactly what it is. All we can tell is it doesn't look natural.
I got to question everything, you know. It's pretty cool, though. Why is everything's falling apart? Oh, I need to put green over this thing. That's what I need to do. I gotta put green over this so it all blends in. You never see it. I'll put green on the back of this ball. Oh, I defeat the purpose of the ball. Never mind. Well, I could. Then you would see each line. Yeah, I got that. That drone right there is badass. I know everything's coming out like I look. You know what I look like? It's Super Frankenstein. It's like, I got to get rid of this. Let me change this one. What do we do? We could just go back to, all right, let's do tonight's theme. No, it's not high def. It's got to be high def. we'll just go. I downloaded a few. How about? Yeah, all right. We'll go with the house. It's a nice house. So it's amazing what everybody's finding on all the planets, moons all around. Oh, there was an article about what's that one Titan, I think it was. Let me see. I think I have it here. Yeah, I think I have it. Hey, there be some UFO. Oh, UFO orbs appear and disappear. Where's this from? A Reddit? Okay, so I got a Reddit one right here, I think. No. Is this it? No. All right, I got it right here. Let's play this. I don't know. It seemed to... Okay, so what happened? It's an airplane. It looks like it took off. It was heading this way. Now it's heading towards them, so it looks like it's hovering. It's not, though. He realized it. Unless it just stopped there, man. No, it's moving to the left. Yeah, it's moving. I bet you some more lights pop up around this area, and they're going to do the same thing. I think it's the airport. You can see low-lying clouds, so it looks like there may be some precipitation in the area. So when these appeared, they probably came out of the low-flying clouds. So it's probably just, it could be a helicopter just looking for somebody on the ground, a criminal or whatever. It's definitely not a UFO. It's definitely not. See, this is the problem with Reddit. You can post anything and, you know, things go viral that aren't anything because people just don't know. No, they don't. All right. So I got some, I said I was going to get a little political, but not me, the videos. But I just want, Ted Cruz, this is amazing what he does. You know how Twitter is censoring us? You've heard about them, Twitter. Okay, I'll give you a brief rundown. Recently, Twitter, they said there is, they have rules and regulations, and one of the rules is you cannot post anything that isn't verifiable. Well, Trump's taxes were stolen, right? His tax records, and they were put on Twitter, and they were allowed to be on Twitter without a verifiable source. Twitter allowed that to go, and we've seen a pattern over these last few years, especially the last 6 months, that Twitter will not allow anything negative about Biden. Now, with this, his son Hunter Biden and that the laptop, we had a verifiable source. I say we, I say the left, and not me, but I agree with what the left's doing. I'm an independent. So just letting you know, I don't care. As long as it's smart, I'll go with smart. I won't go with stupid shit. In my opinion. So, Ted Cruz and CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, have a discussion about why everything bad about Trump is allowed to be posted that's not verified. But as soon as something about Biden goes up that is verified, you won't allow it. Not only that, the New York Times was blocked on Twitter from posting. The New York Times. They posted the Hunter Biden stuff, some of the pictures seen on the laptop. And the story was verified. It is real. But why would Twitter block that? Now watch this.
They weren't hiding what they claim to be the source. Is it your position that Twitter, when you can't tell the source, blocks press stories?
No, not at all. Our team made a fast decision. The enforcement action, however, of blocking URLs, both in tweets and in DM, in direct messages, we believe was incorrect. And we changed it.
Today, right now, the New York Post is still blocked from tweeting 2 weeks later.
Yes, they have to log into their account, which they can do at this minute, delete the original tweet, which fell under our original enforcement actions, and they can tweet the exact same material from the exact same article, and it would go through.
So, Mr. Dorsey, your ability is you have the power to force a media outlet. Let's be clear. The New York Post isn't just some random guy tweeting. The New York
I'm sorry, I said the New York Times. Faux pas.
New York Post has the fourth highest circulation of any newspaper in America. The New York Post is over 200 years old. The New York Post was founded by Alexander Hamilton. And your position is that you can sit in Silicon Valley and demand of the media that you can tell them what stories they can publish and you can tell the American people what reporting they can hear. Is that right?
No, this was every person, every account, every organization that signs up to Twitter.
Did you notice the quick blinking, the stuttering? Yeah, come on. This guy's a piece of shit.
Agrees to a terms of service. Terms of service.
So media outlets must genuflect and obey your dictates if they wish to be able to communicate with readers. Is that right?
No, not at all. We recognized an error in this policy and specifically the enforcement.
You're still blocking their posts. You're still blocking their posts. Right now, today, you're blocking their posts.
We're not blocking the post. Anyone can tweet.
Can the New York Post post on their Twitter account?
If they go into their account.
No is your answer to that. No, unless they genuflect and agree with your dictates. Let me ask you something. You claimed it was because of a hacked materials policy. I find that facially highly dubious and clearly employed in a deeply partial way. Did Twitter block the distribution of the New York Times' story a few weeks ago that purported to be based on copies of President Trump's tax returns?
It was the Times.
We didn't find that a violation of our terms of service and this policy in particular because it was reporting about the material. It wasn't distributing the material.
Okay, well, that's actually not true. They posted what they purported to be original source materials, and federal law, federal statute makes it a crime, a federal felony, to distribute someone's tax returns against their knowledge. So that material was based on something that was distributed in violation of federal law, and yet Twitter gleefully allowed people to circulate that. But when the article was critical of Joe Biden, Twitter engaged in rampant censorship and silencing.
And again, we recognized errors in that policy. We changed it within 24 hours.
You recognize the errors of the policy, but we've been bitching about it forever. But now that it's something super serious about Biden and his son, and you know what? It's amazing. They can just... And he's saying all they have to do is log into their Twitter account, delete the previous post, and repost it. Well, they've tried to do that, and they still can't log in. So he's blatantly lying to us right now. I mean, it's amazing. You just lie because you can. When you own a company that can sway elections, create civil unrest, I think there should be freedom of speech, automatic. I think there's some sort of something in the Constitution. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the law. I don't know. But when you have a monopoly on speech, which they kind of do in Facebook and YouTube, when you have that kind of monopoly and you're starting to block people, and then Jack Dorsey says they can go. I didn't play it. I passed over it, but I think he said they can go to another platform if they don't like Twitter. What a dick.
But you're still blocking the New York Post. You haven't changed it.
We have changed it. They can log into their account, delete the.
That's a lie.
You forced a Politico reporter to take down his post about the New York Post as well. Is that correct?
Within that 24-hour period, yes. But we, as the policy has changed, anyone can tweet.
So Twitter takes the view you can censor the New York Post, you can censor Politico, presumably you can censor the New York Times or any other media outlet. Mr. Dorsey, who the hell elected you and put you in charge of what the media are allowed to report and what the American people are allowed to hear? And why do you persist in behaving as a Democratic super PAC, silencing views to the contrary of your political beliefs?
Wow.
Let's give Mr. Dorsey a few seconds to answer that, and then we'll have to conclude this.
Oh, of course. We'll conclude it now because the hardest question of all just popped up.
Well, we're not doing that, and this is why I opened this hearing with calls for more transparency. We realize we need to earn trust more. We realize that more accountability is needed to.
Yeah, and you know what? By the time he gets all that figured out, the election would have already happened. It would have all been done. Trump, you have to understand. They're doing everything they can. You've got 90% of the media against Trump, won't play anything bad about Biden. They allow their constituents to lie and get away with it without any follow-up or any rebut. It is so amazing that Trump is still as popular as he is. But you know what? This election's coming up next Tuesday on the 3rd. And whichever way you go, that's fine by me. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you why. I don't think it matters. I don't think voting matters. I think if 200 million people voted, it wouldn't matter. It's already, I think it's already been scripted. I think. Yeah. All of it. Scripted. I don't know. Why would they want to keep Trump in office? Because Trump equals money. Look at how much money they make, the news agencies, off of Trump. But I think once the election happens, if he wins, which I think he will, I think they'll probably loosen up a little bit because, well, you got 4 more years no matter what. He beat you twice, fair and square. No, that's not their style. They're going to try to make this country miserable. Who's they? You know who they are. You know who they are. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, that's it. I think we're done, right? Yeah, we're done. We're done. It was a good show. It went by really quick. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Moderators, super chatters, newcomers and veterans alike. Thank you for hanging out with Goof On tonight. Tomorrow, there may be a premiere instead of a live show. I'm working on something. I don't know what I'm going to do. It'll be good, though. It'll be good. All right, so either way, live or premiere, tomorrow. tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. Hope you guys have a good night. It is Wednesday still, so enjoy the rest of the night. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. No, I will.